Good evening and welcome back to the cottage. I hope you feel at home here with me. Today we are continuing more of Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right. Agatha Christie wrote over 30 plays, the most famous of which, The Mousetrap, is the longest running play in the world, debuted in 1952. The day she died, the West End theaters dimmed their lights for 1 hour. Cool. All right.
So, Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend, even for Hercule Poirot. Do not worry, mon ami. I believe our culprit has no plans to strike again. Monsieur Ratchet was the target. Of that I am convinced. Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under his pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not find a vape. This might belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
Alright. So my first thought is that I don't think the blonde lady was the murderer, because the lady down the hall said she saw a man. I think it might have been one of the assistants to Ratchet. Personally.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I am afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my God! I knew it! I knew it!
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes, you must.
Alright, so she is American. She is definitely not 18. I'd put her around 60. Controller. I'd say housewife. Yeah. Okay.
That was easy.
Easy. Alright, search room 204. Let's do this. Alright. Well, let's first check out the door.
This door connects to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment. It was latched on this side.
Okay.
The luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
Okay, so there is a purse down here. Alright. Nothing to look at in here, apparently. There's a button.
Here is a jacket button. It bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Why would there be a jacket button? So, either someone... Ooh. Plot thickens. So either that has already been there, or maybe the murderer was someone who is employed by the Orient Express. We need to find who is missing a jacket button. Ah! Mustache! Oh!
Another golden mustache to treasure.
Oh, I was worried I would never find another. I know I've missed so many, but I'll take the ones I can get. I can do a mustache run next time. Right.
Madame, please tell me about last night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the dark it was. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. "Come in," I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the two compartments?
But I had. Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her. She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Ratchet. It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet alive.
Alright, we'll have to talk to him then. Or to her, rather.
Is this your handkerchief?
No, not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care, it's not mine, and I would certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Okay, so not hers.
Are you a smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
So, not the owner of the vape.
I found a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to a train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket later, to be sure.
Okay.
I have not finished inspecting your room. If you don't mind,
Oh, I haven't? What did I miss? There we go. Toiletry bag. Got it. Okay. Inventory. Let's look at this. Can I not look at the toiletry bag? Need to investigate the valet, the secretary, the list. Sleeping pills. Shell. Oh, I need to check to see if it hides the latch. Got it.
Let's see if Mrs. Hubbard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door. This hook is probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag. I can see the latch very well from here, even with the toiletry bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Hubbard.
Interesting.
Mrs. Hubbard, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Are you sure everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying? It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details matter, madame. A man has been most savagely murdered. You will excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Forget my toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Ratchet.
Madame Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her. Thank you for your assistance, madame.
Okay, so I guess I'm done talking to her.
Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you. No, not good.
There we go.
I'm right again.
Controller.
That happens to me a lot.
It's an interesting name for a job.
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Alright. Let's see. We're looking for H's. So Hector McQueen might be an option. Hildegard Schmidt. I think we just... Oh, we just did Hubbard. So Hildegard or Utaru. So my thought is it might be Hildegard Schmidt's handkerchief.
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
So not him.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
Trompe. I don't know what that means in French.
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
What is the last station where we stopped?
Vinkovsky.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
I found a button from an Orient Express staff jacket. Did you lose one by any chance?
No, monsieur. As you can see, I have all my buttons. It is not mine.
Okay. Good to know. Alright, so we need to either confirm his activities or... yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go back down and... I can't. Go into 205. Already went into 204. 203 was Monsieur Rachet. 202 was mine. Okay. This is second class. Okay, go in there. Go in there. Go in there. Nope. Nope. I can go in 103. Interesting.
Monsieur Edward Masterman, I believe. May I ask you some questions?
I can barely talk. I have a terrible toothache.
We have a doctor on board the train. Perhaps...
I do not need a doctor. I use essential oils. If you can find my flask of clove oil in my box, I would be grateful.
Fine, if you insist. I will help you.
Okay. Interesting. Clove oil.
By the smell, I think that the jojoba oil spilled on the other bottles, leaving their labels illegible. I must find another way to find which one is Masterman's toothache remedy. The weighing scale is soaked in jojoba oil. It's unusable. Ah, this old scale will do the job. To start, I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
Oh boy. So this one is heaviest. So this one's pretty light. Look at that. Wait, he said lightest to heaviest. So let's put this one over here. Put that one there. Oh, we know this one's the heaviest. So which one is the next heaviest? This one's gonna be next lightest, I guess. This one's heavy. Did I not do it? Alright, let's go to the hints. Alright. Reconstitute activity of Mr. Michel. I know he talked with her at 1:20. Stayed at his post till morning.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
All right. That was at midnight, so that would not be there. So those two would coincide. He was able to take advantage of his absence to escape without being seen at 1:15.
While Monsieur Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauchet in the bar car between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., the murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen. Et voilà!
Et voilà! Dismiss Hubbard, a suspect. Intuitions allow you to draw your own conclusions. Possibly.
Very well, I choose to go this way.
Is Mr. Michel a suspect? I don't think so.
This appears to be a good lead.
She's a suspect because of the fact that she lied to me about being able to see the latch or not. Like that was a fib, a direct fib, because like if you could still see it or just didn't bother to look, why would you say that your toiletry bag made it where you couldn't see it? So I need to corroborate with Hildegard.
Oh, this toothache is torture.
Okay.
To start, I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
I seem to remember thinking that this was the heaviest. This one's heavier than that.
Now that I know the order, I think that I can easily guess which one is the clove oil.
So 1, 2, 3. So it would be this one.
Here is Monsieur Masterman's remedy. Here is your remedy. I hope it will help.
Thank you very much, sir. Ah, well, I can finally speak without too much pain. I'm ready to answer your questions.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
Alright, he's a valet. British or Canadian?
I must admit I'm not right this time. Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer. No, not good. My little grey cells did not let me down.
At what hour did you last see Monsieur Ratchet?
It must have been around 9 p.m., sir. That or a little after. I went to bed around 10:30 p.m., same as the person who shares my room, Mr. Foscarelli. He almost immediately began snoring.
What did you do then?
I read, sir, and I spent a while soothing my toothache with clove oil and listening to the snoring.
Did you hear anything during the night?
Yes, my roommate's snoring.
Welcome in, Pinky. Thanks for dropping in and lighting a candle. I completely understand with cleaning sprees. I've been the same way lately. I hope you have some good sleep. Get some good rest.
Are you a smoker?
Yes, sir. I have a cigarette now and then to relax.
Tell me about your employer, Monsieur Ratchet.
I've been working for him for 9 months. I should not wish to speak ill of the dead, but he was not a gentleman, sir.
Did you know that he had enemies?
Yes, sir. I heard him discussing some threatening letters, sir, with Mr. McQueen.
Did he mention these letters to you?
He had been reading a letter when I came in. He asked me if I was the one who put it in his compartment. I told him that I had done no such thing, and he should report it to the police at the next station.
How did he respond?
He laughed, sir.
You're joking.
I do not joke, sir.
Forgive me, I can see you do not. Was he taking sleeping pills?
Always when traveling by train, sir. He said he couldn't sleep otherwise. Last night he asked me to give him 2. I did so, along with a glass of water. He dissolved them in the water.
Did you see him drink the water?
No, sir. I left right after I gave him the pills.
Interesting. Okay, so I've been leaning towards the idea that the murderer was a man because of Madame Hubbard, but I'm starting to be a lot more suspicious of Madame Hubbard because of the fact she lied to me, and also the fact that she would have been the only witness to a man coming through her room, and we still don't know how the person left her room. So the potential is that she's the murderer because she's the only one who had access to his room. And if he's corroborating that Ratchet took the pills, if he's corroborating that fact and not saying that he doesn't know of it, then it would be very easy for a woman of her age to stab him and not have him struggle because he's still asleep. But I am still suspicious of him because of the whole I couldn't sleep because snoring, but still fell asleep. I mean, you can still fall asleep while someone else is snoring, but it's difficult.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he finds smokers disgusting.
Can you tell me again why you gave sleeping pills to Monsieur Ratchet?
Yes, I gave him the pills because when he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense that he would take the pills if he was worried about someone threatening him.
Monsieur, I believe you are not telling me the truth.
What? How can you say that?
Agenda? Maybe the agenda.
How could he ask you for sleeping pills when he had a meeting written in his agenda?
I am very sure he had no meeting planned for the middle of last night.
Masterman is right. The meeting in his agenda was not that day.
So not that. The gun. The gun.
He received threatening letters. One, it seems, last night. Did you know he had a gun under his pillow? And even asked for my help to watch over him? I find it strange that he asked you for sleeping pills when he was afraid for his life and prepared to defend himself.
I'm sure I don't know. Maybe to calm his nerves, maybe out of habit.
It makes no sense.
Wait, please. Isn't it possible that Mr. Ratchet asked me to prepare the pills, but didn't plan to drink them for some reason?
It is possible.
Why would he do that? It makes no
am
sense.
a student of character, monsieur, and the Monsieur Ratchet you describe is not the man I met.
If you'll excuse me, my toothache is getting worse again.
Oh, how
Afraid
convenient.
This time you must prepare your own clove oil.
Scathing. All right. Okay, so he's definitely a suspect. Prepared sleeping pills as usual, but doesn't know if he used them. Okay. Let's go talk to this guy. He is another suspect, I think. But first, let's check. Are there any mustaches? Sorry, sir, I must ask you a question. No mustaches that I can see.
I believe I am addressing Monsieur Hector McQueen.
Guilty as charged.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, sorry. Just an expression. My father
Poor
used to
turn
say
of phrase
You
there.
must have had an interesting childhood. I am Hercule Poirot.
No need to be modest. You're a detective.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's secretary?
I am Mr. Ratchet's secretary. Just over a year. I mainly take care of translating certain texts for him. Mr. Ratchet only speaks English.
Prepare yourself for a shock.
Oh, hold on.
Your employer...
Hold on. That's interesting. He just said that he only speaks English, but the valet said that he speaks French. Or someone called out from his room, I'm guessing in a male voice, speaking in French. So there was someone who knew how to speak French in his room. Oh, that's interesting.
Monsieur Ratchet is dead.
So they got him after all.
What do you mean? You are assuming he was murdered?
I know he had enemies.
What can you tell me about Monsieur Ratchet?
He was American. He was an antiques dealer. I don't know much more. Mr. Ratchet never talked about himself or his life, but I think Ratchet wasn't his real name. And he left the United States to run away from something or someone.
Yes?
He started getting letters, threatening letters.
Do you still have them?
I have one.
Did you know that Monsieur Ratchet had asked for my help?
Asked you? No, I didn't know.
He knew he was in danger. When did you last see him?
Last night around 10 o'clock, I should say.
Did you like your employer, Monsieur McQueen?
No, I did not. He was, I'm sure, a cruel and dangerous man.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
I went back to my compartment. I read a little. In Belgrade, I went out onto the platform to smoke, but it was cold. I quickly went back in. I then went to Mr. Ratchet's compartment to take some dictation for him. I left around 10 o'clock. I saw Captain Arbuthnot. We ended up chatting in my compartment. Then we went out on the platform to quickly stretch our legs at Vinkovsky. He left around 2 o'clock.
Thank you.
I will need to check Monsieur McQueen's story with Captain Arbuthnot.
Okay.
I found a diary in Monsieur Ratchet's safe. Did you know about it?
I kept a business appointment book, but I know he had a personal diary as well. That looks like it.
Okay.
Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Can you give me this letter, please?
Of course, here it is.
Time to die! That's it? Interesting. Okay.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he hated the smell of smoke.
Okay. So we completed that. Let's see. Alright. Talks to Mr. Michel. Yeah, it was not Mr. Ratchet who spoke to Mr. Michel. Mr. McQueen saw Ratchet for the last time around 10 p.m. Ratchet called for Mr. Michel at 10.
This is wrong.
No.
But I'm never far from the truth. No, not good.
There we go. So the murderer pretended Ratchet was still alive at 12:37.
The murderer may have impersonated Ratchet by calling Monsieur Michel to make it seem that Ratchet was still alive at 12:37 a.m. That was easy.
Okay. Someone tried to be him. Okay. Right. Alright, I think I've talked to everyone I can in here. So let's go up past first class. Let's go into our room again real fast. Anything else in here? No. I wonder if we need to talk to Mr. Ratchet again. Nope. I'll need to talk to him again, apparently. Great, no mustaches in here. What was that? Okay, weird. Apparently I don't have enough disk space to continue recording. That's odd. I'll have to check that later. Okay. Can't talk to any of these people. Alright, so there's our captain. Already talked to her, apparently. Can I talk to him? Nope. Alright, well, let's canvass the people in the room.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
Please, do me the courtesy of leaving me alone, if you will.
Alright.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can add to what I've already told you.
Nope. Let's check in here. Anything else in here? Negative. Gotta check everywhere now. Okay, nothing there. Okie dokie. Knowing that I've missed several mustaches, I must check every inch now. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be any mustaches in here. What a handsome man I am. So handsome. Okay, can't go any farther, so the last two people I need to talk to must be in here. But first... Mustache! Ah! My mustache!
Come to Poirot, my exquisitely sculpted friend.
Okay. Why did I open that? Weird. Can I talk to you guys? Apparently not. I can't go past you for whatever reason. Alright, let's see. What am I missing? Who do I need to go talk to now? Okay. Joanna Locke, 105. I haven't talked to Archibald. I need to go to 106, I guess. I just see. But I just saw something about I have a clue about. Okay, well, let's go see if we can talk to Hildegard and Archibald. So, where was he? 106? Let's go to room 106. I need to corroborate. Need to corroborate stories. Apparently not. I thought this is about Night of the Crime. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. Murderer enters Ratchet's room, kills him with a gun. No. No, that's not right, because he was stabbed. Stabs him with a knife, calls Mr. Michel to make him believe he's alive. I think that's the one.
Voilà. According to the information I have, this is a solid choice.
I don't think that McQueen is a suspect right now.
Very well, I choose to go this way.
Come on. Come on, game. What am I missing? Report. Oh, I need to talk to Book. Okay. Book. I have information for you. There we go.
So, my friend, have you found our killer?
Not yet, but I will tell you what I have learned.
Please.
Our assassin could have gotten on the train at Vinkovsky disguised as a conductor, entered Ratchet's room and killed him. Then he walked out through Madame Hubbard's connecting door, where he lost a button from his jacket. He had to wait for Monsieur Michel to be absent. He waited too long. The train had left the station.
He was trapped aboard.
Indeed. He had opened the window to make it look that he'd escaped that way. However, if he waited until the train stopped again due to snow, his footprints would have been found.
The murderer is still among us, on the train.
There's a problem with the second-class toilets.
What now?
All morning passengers have been complaining that the door is locked, so I went to check. I knocked, but no one answered. I didn't think I should open it without speaking to you first.
You did well, Monsieur Michel.
Ooh,
Lead the way.
are they in the toilet?
I used my master key.
But who is she? Is she alive?
She is breathing.
Then if she isn't dead, isn't she our murderer?
That, my friend,
Ooh,
is what we must
interesting.
find out.
Except I recognize her.
Miss, can you hear me? She's breathing. Her pulse is strong. There is no sign of physical violence. This woman is sleeping very soundly.
Joanna Locke. Okay, so she has a ticket.
Ticket reads Joanna Locke, traveling in compartment 105.
This woman is sound asleep. Given her location, I would say she has been drugged and deposited here.
Well, at least it's not another murder on my train.
Wait a second. I think she was drugged with the sleeping pills.
The train is, of course, full.
Monsieur, the list I gave you indicates that Hildegard Schmidt shares her compartment.
I will want to talk to her later. For now, we will concentrate on this mysterious young lady. Let's return her to her more comfortable bed.
Good idea. Pierre, locate this woman's room and fetch the doctor.
Yes, sir.
So, here's a new theory. My theory is that Hildegard, since she's the roommate of Hildegard went into Monsieur Ratchet's room, got the sleeping pills, drugged her roommate because she saw something, and maybe Hildegard is the murderer, possibly? And somehow disguised her voice to make her sound like a man? I don't know.
I will question her when she wakes up.
Please, let me know what you learn.
Mademoiselle Locke's compartment is 105. I suggest we return her to her more comfortable bed.
Yes, hopefully she will awaken soon.
Alright, investigate her. Well, first off, let's check her luggage. Oh, we do not have anything that would give us that information. Nothing there.
A cup of tea with white residue at the bottom.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so she was drugged.
We really need to find the combination.
Shut up.
Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now.
Would you shut up so I can
Of course
listen?
you know what you're doing. It is booby-trapped, is it?
Shut up!
No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. So, Poirot, any luck so far? Poirot, what if the...
Book. Silent like a mouse, please.
I'm
Eesh.
sorry. You're right. I'll be quiet now. You need to concentrate.
Get
I will
out!
not utter another word. Not one.
Book. There will be another murder on the Orient Express in a moment.
Seriously! Get out! Ugh. Ha! Oh! Oh!
She has a gun.
Come, Poirot. Criminals are often known to carry one.
Ratchet
I
was stabbed.
Don't
not
think
shot.
she's a criminal, though.
Then why take it on the train?
Because it looks like she's a detective.
This badge says that Joanna Locke is an American detective with the Berkshire Police Department in Massachusetts.
An American police officer? Oh,
Room 203.
Mademoiselle Locke seems very interested in our victim.
of course. She has studied her target.
Possibly.
Right, room 203. Something work. Okay. Oh, interesting. Wait. Could that be her? Is she his
The
daughter?
stuffed animal is the same as in the photo found at the crime scene.
What a coincidence.
Mademoiselle Locke appears to have been investigating Monsieur Ratchet.
Joanna Locke.
Her driver's license confirms her identity. She is American.
These are fake IDs. It's certain.
And what makes you
Her
say
driver's
that?
license confirms her identity.
These are...
Okay, I still have not finished this. Apparently. Oh, interesting. Why does she have...
And a wagon lee conductor's jacket. And the button is missing.
Why she got that?
She's waking up.
Thanks to you, I would not be surprised if our murder victim were also waking up.
What?
Miss Locke, this doesn't look good for you.
Oh, my head. What's all the yelling about?
Who are you? Give me a good reason why you should not be in handcuffs.
I can give you a reason, Book. Whose handcuffs will we use? I have none. Do you?
Well,
You are Joanna Locke, mademoiselle?
Yes, Joanna Locke. I'm a detective. Berkshire, Massachusetts Police.
I have found your credentials, mademoiselle.
And I know who you are, Mr. Poirot.
Then, if the introductions are complete, perhaps the explanations may begin.
I'll try. It's simple, really. I'm on the trail of a murderer.
Oh. Really? Very interesting.
I had just been promoted to detective after 5 years on patrol. It was my first time on a major case. It had been a month since Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped. The Armstrongs were desperate for some sign of hope. I was there only for paperwork, to fill in some blanks.
Daisy Armstrong kidnapping. Okay. Just read through the file again. Daisy Armstrong file. Daisy Armstrong, 3-year-old, daughter of John and Sonia. Victim taken sometime on the evening of February 24th, 2019. The abduction took place at the Armstrong residence where a reception was being held. Miss Moreau, Daisy's nanny, discovered the child's disappearance at 10:45 p.m.
The investigation is now part of a pile of investigations, and my captain sent me here just to dot some I's and cross some T's.
A ladder was found outside the child's bedroom window. It was used to remove Daisy from the house. Window, usually locked from the inside, was found open. Four-wheel drive tracks were found in the woods near the house. No party guests drove a 4x4. Good.
The crime was audacious. How could the kidnapper know which was the window of Daisy's room? No, they could use a ladder to reach it, and no, they could enter the room without being seen.
A lot of coincidences. After law enforcement protocols were in place, the Armstrong followed the ransom demand instructions, paid a ransom of $1 million on March 1st of 2019. Since there's been no further communications from the kidnappers, Daisy has not been returned. Investigation is ongoing. $1 million ready. In 2 to 3 days, we will inform you where to deliver the money. We caution you not to go to the public or talk to the police. The child is in safe hands. Many English spelling errors.
The misspellings are clearly on purpose, and they didn't return the child when the ransom was paid.
John Armstrong, 38, retired colonel, British Armed Forces. Statement, we hosting a social event to raise money for a local museum. Many people, some total strangers to us, and we were very busy. We heard Suzanne, Daisy's nanny, screaming. It must have been 10:45 or 10:50. Wife went upstairs to Daisy's room with me. Suzanne was crying hysterically. Daisy was no longer in bed, and on her pillow was a ransom note.
How could the child be taken with so many people in the house?
Who didn't notice the ladder? Sonia Armstrong, 32, housewife. Last time I saw Daisy was 10:30 when I went to check up on her in her room. Man, that's really quick after. So that gives the person only maybe a window of 15 minutes to do the kidnapping. Notice Suzanne was not around. Daisy was sleeping peacefully. I stayed with her for 10 minutes or so. I assumed Suzanne would return soon, so I rejoined the party. Wait, so that means they only had 5 minutes. So 10:30 to 10:40. Suzanne was with Daisy. Sonia was with Daisy. If Suzanne noticed and started screaming at 10:45, that's a 5-minute window. That's such a quick turnaround.
That's why I'm here. A damn computer glitch. Or somebody pushed delete instead of save. Whatever happened, we lost the nanny's deposition. So my entire contribution to the investigation is to take it again.
Okay.
I can't imagine the pain her parents felt when they realized Daisy was gone. How are they going to feel when they realize I have no answers for them? Only more questions.
Pretty rough. Telephone records for the day of the abduction for the Armstrongs and Mrs. Morell. Sonia called a number twice. John Armstrong called a number. Any of these similar? Okay, so both John Armstrong and Suzanne called the same number. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be any other
The phone record of the night of the kidnapping. The last call was for 911.
Okay.
A topographical map. Often more important than a road map in these mountains. A topographical map.
Okay, let's see what else. Is there a mustache in here? Anywhere? Really not. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Darn invisible walls. So many invisible walls. Don't you see? I need to find my mustaches.
Good evening. Colonel Armstrong?
Yes. You're the detective they phoned about.
Joanna Locke.
I don't remember you.
I'm newly assigned to the case.
It's about time more detectives were involved. My wife, Sonia, she hasn't been herself. Every day is a waking nightmare for us. Tell me you've uncovered something new.
I'm here to speak to your daughter's nanny. There was a computer problem. Her earlier statement has been lost.
Oh, I see. We had hoped. Well, do as you wish. I won't be far if you need me.
Okie dokie. Hope you'll pardon me for a second. I need to inspect your entire house. Your entire house. Mustache! Haha!
I've earned a gold mustache.
How about that? Interesting that they keep having the same picture over and over
What
again.
a dear child.
He's sweet, though.
Sympathy and support for the Armstrong family during this difficult time. Thoughtful, but never enough.
It's quite the house y'all have, though. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Nor there. I can go in here. Interesting. Oh, that must be the nanny. Pardon me, I just need to inspect your entire room for mustaches.
A toy train. Now here I am on a real one.
You're not on a train right now?
Lyon, in France. What a lovely looking city.
Oh, or are we just saying this is our recollection? Got it.
Hello, are you Suzanne Moreau, Daisy's nanny?
Yes?
I'm Joanna Locke, a detective working on Daisy's case.
Is there any news?
I'm afraid not.
How can I help you?
I'm really sorry. I'm afraid I have to take your statement again concerning the evening of Daisy's disappearance. There was a computer problem. Your statement was accidentally deleted.
Of course. I want to help any way I can.
I'll get back to you if necessary.
I won't be far.
I just want to go and check that other door real fast before I really get into it with her. See why I could open it. Oh, are you pregnant?
The world through the eyes of a child seems so sweet.
Mustache! Haha!
A gold mustache. Thank you very much. A toy castle. When I was a kid, I had a police station and a tiny squad car with a siren that really worked.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mrs. Armstrong, my name is Joanna Locke. I'm a detective investigating the kidnapping of your daughter. May I talk to you? When is your baby due? Mrs. Armstrong? Sonia?
I don't want to talk. I just want to see my daughter again. That's all that matters.
Poor woman. I can't imagine how she feels. And another baby on the way. I want to help, but I'm here to take the nanny's statement, and there are no words I can think of to ease Sonia's pain.
Tell me about that night in your own words.
The Armstrongs had a party to raise money for a museum, I think. Mrs. Armstrong is on their board. I was in charge of Daisy. I stayed with the little one all evening, playing with her and reading books to her. She couldn't sleep with all the noise and the comings and goings.
When did you notice Daisy was missing?
I was only gone 5 minutes to phone my mother. She's in the hospital. When I returned, Daisy wasn't in her bed. I thought she might have gone to look at the party, but then I saw the ransom note on her pillow. I screamed and screamed. I couldn't stop.
Did you notice anything unusual before that?
I was with Daisy all evening. Finally, she fell asleep. I didn't see anyone else or notice anything in particular.
Do you have any idea who did this?
No! I can't see who could have done such a horrible thing. The Armstrongs are such good people. Like my own family.
Thank you for giving me your statement again. I'll get back to you if I have any questions.
I won't be far.
Okay, I have Suzanne's statement, but her answers need some checking.
Okay. Check the facts in the file. Notice Suzanne was not around.
This information does not correspond to what Suzanne told me. Suzanne said she left Daisy alone for 5 minutes, but Mrs. Armstrong says she stayed with Daisy for a while and Suzanne did not return. That's it. No rookie mistake there.
I'm gonna confront. maybe talk to Mrs. Moreau again? See if she'll actually talk to me. Welcome in, Bearded.
I want to see my daughter again.
Working on it, ma'am.
Hey, I'm a pretty good detective after all.
Don't pat yourself too much on the back.
Mrs. Armstrong? Let me show you this.
Daisy, my little Daisy. I miss her so much. How
doing good. How are
it is
you?
to see her face.
I can't imagine the pain you're feeling right now.
She loved her little stuffed animal, Fluffy. She took him everywhere with her. The kidnappers took it as well. They didn't have to. That means they wouldn't hurt her, doesn't it?
Every lead will be followed up. You have my word on that.
Thank you. I shouldn't lose hope. Somehow.
I know it isn't my case, but I just made a promise, and I mean to keep it.
Do you know where I can find Miss Moreau?
She's in her room. Last door on the left.
Tell me about the night Daisy was taken, especially anything about your daughter and Suzanne Moreau.
Apart from seeing to our guests, I took a moment to check on Suzanne and Daisy in Daisy's room. Suzanne wasn't there, but Daisy was asleep. I sat with her for 10 minutes or so. Suzanne didn't return while I was there, but there's no reason for her to sit there all night when Daisy is asleep. I went back downstairs.
So she still says it was 10 minutes. I'm loving this game series, honestly.
May I come back if I have more questions?
Of course. Anything I can do.
Okay, the stories Sonia and Suzanne tell don't match. I should recheck my file and track Suzanne's movements.
I really do enjoy finding collectibles, and the golden mustaches is a nice touch. Though it drives me up a wall when I realize I definitely missed some. Phone numbers. San Moreau. Oh, 10:11 to 10:45.
That is not exactly what Suzanne told me earlier. Suzanne was on the phone more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was a long time.
Score. 1 for the good guys.
So I need to go talk to her about her phone call. And like, hey, you definitely did not take 5 minutes for that phone call. That doesn't match up. Honestly, I might play through the entire series because I'm enjoying it.
If I understand you correctly, you left Daisy when she was not asleep?
The party was very loud. Daisy was too wound up to sleep. I read her a Motley Mule detective story to try and put her to sleep. Daisy finally fell asleep. Right before Motley Mule solved his case in the book I was reading her. I had to make a quick phone call. No more than 5 minutes. But when I came back, Daisy was gone.
Not true, madame.
Are you sure you were only gone for 5 minutes?
5, 6, what does it matter? It was very quick.
I've not played The Raven. I've never heard of it.
What you're telling me doesn't really agree with what Mrs. Armstrong says.
Mrs. Armstrong must have looked in right after I'd left.
That's how it could have happened. But the timing of the kidnapping had to be so precise. How could it be? I need to find something more concrete.
Nobody can confirm your movements. We only have your word.
I'm not lying. I would never do anything to hurt Daisy. Taking care of her is not just a job. I love her like my own daughter.
She may be telling the truth. She really seems to care for the kid. There's something more. Something she's not telling me.
The thing about her mom, why was she making a quick phone call for her mom? I feel like maybe someone is doing, like, holding her mom hostage, maybe, and she was a collaborator?
You say you were only away 5 or 6 minutes. But Mrs. Armstrong says she was alone there more like 10 minutes. And the phone record shows that you stayed on the call for more than 30 minutes, way longer than you said.
My mother is extremely ill. It's difficult for me. I may have lost track of time. When I came
Extremely
back,
ill.
Daisy had disappeared. It must have been a coincidence.
You have to be precise, Suzanne. A little girl's life is at stake.
Why are you doing this? I didn't do anything wrong. I would never hurt Daisy.
I need to check Suzanne's story. She's panicking. Why now? What is she afraid of?
So if your mom's ill and suddenly you have the charge of a rich kid's, like you have access to a rich kid that you could potentially kidnap and get a ransom, $1 million could pay for a lot of medical treatment. Just saying.
I should see if the Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
I'll have to check it out. I'll look it up. Thanks for the recommendation. Alright, can we talk to
I spoke with
her
Suzanne.
about that?
She was phoning her mother. That's why you didn't see her when you went to check on Daisy.
Yes, her mother. I tried to call the poor woman earlier that week, but the hospital said she's been in a medically induced coma for more than 2 months.
Suzanne told me she called her mother. But she would have known her mother was in a coma.
So who are you talking to, Suzanne? Oh. Dun dun dum.
How are you doing? Are you holding up?
You know, in the military, you're supposed to have the stiffest of upper lips. The Desert War taught me that soon enough. But this, it's difficult. Damned difficult. Harder on my good lady, of course.
Do you know where I can find Miss Moreau?
Her room is upstairs across the hall from Daisy's. She seldom leaves it.
Did you see Miss Moreau during the party?
I remember seeing her at some point, but otherwise no. I was too busy with my guests. Wear the smile, shake the proffered hand.
Ms. Moreau told me she called her mother.
Well, why not? I believe they are very close, and the poor woman is not well. She needs some experimental treatment that isn't available yet in France.
Okay.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
So she wasn't calling her mom because her mom's in a medically induced coma, so who was she talking to?
I should see if the Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
We need to go reconstruct the facts. Alright. Kidnapper opens through the... doesn't open through the front door. Let's put that there. That there, that there, that there, and that there. Aha!
The detective gets it right.
I'm just so smart.
The kidnapper places a ladder under the window to Daisy's room. Then he joins the party, just one guest in the crowd. He somehow knows when Suzanne leaves the room, then sneaks upstairs. He opens Daisy's window, carries her down the ladder, and vanishes.
Okay. A suffering mother. Oh. What was the number? Triple 2140.
That is a great detective job.
Okey-dee.
The number you have called is not in service at this time. Please hang up and dial again, or
Burner
contact your
phone.
service provider.
Interesting.
The number Suzanne called is not in service? A hospital?
The number you called that night is no longer in service.
I don't understand. That's the number the hospital gave me to call my mother's room.
You told me you were on the phone with your mother when Daisy was abducted.
As we said earlier, I didn't pay attention and was on the phone longer than I said. But since my mother is very ill, she had to leave her hometown, Lyon, because the treatment is not approved yet in France. She is in an hospital in Boston for a special treatment. I call her every night to check on her. When I came back, Daisy was gone. I'll never forgive myself.
I need evidence she's lying, not guesswork.
Are you sure you called your mother?
Yes, every night since she was admitted in December.
Someone said she was in a coma.
Suzanne, I think you really care for Daisy. If you do, then tell me the truth. You can't have been calling your mother while she's in a coma.
My mom really is in a hospital in Boston. She really is in a coma. I wasn't calling her. I was on the phone with my boyfriend, Noah.
Why lie about it? Why are you panicking?
Because he's gone. I haven't heard from him since the night of the kidnapping. I'm afraid he's somehow connected to Daisy's disappearance. That he was just using me somehow. But I swear I talked to him. Yes, for more like 30 minutes that night. So he couldn't have kidnapped Daisy at the same time we were talking.
But he could have kept you talking so someone else could take Daisy.
Yes, you can see why I lied. Can't you? I was afraid you'd suspect me of having something to do with it. You can understand that, can't you?
Suzanne,
Yeah.
I want to believe you, but you've made it harder to find Daisy. Do you realize that?
Oh
You've
my
obstructed.
God. What have I done?
What's most important is not what
Justice.
you've done, but what you do now. Go. I'll be back to talk to you. No more lies, Suzanne. For Daisy, no more lies.
Sweet liberty.
Noah. The name might lead us to that little girl. I am on this case now, whether my captain wants me to be or not.
Victor Hugo.
What's in my
Glasses.
glass case? Ah, big surprise. Glasses.
Not a mustache. Sad.
I expect Suzanne must have gone through a lot of tissues these past weeks. Small jewelry box. By the size, I'm guessing earrings.
Or you could open it. Ooh,
Why put a key in a jewelry box?
Interesting. Okay. Hurry.
An Eiffel Tower keychain, but no key.
Interesting. In Cuisinaire. French English dictionary. Okay. Romeo and Juliet. Motley Mule Detective. Voila! I'm going to go back and look at that, but right now I want to make sure I finish looking at everything. Okay, we go back to that. We look at that.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
So that's not the lock for it? Yeah, that doesn't look like the lock for it actually, now that I look at it. So, Oh, there's flowers. N. From Noah, maybe?
A card from the florist. It's signed N.
Okay. Alright, let's go back in here. See if there's anything else in here. The cat's in here now. About the boyfriend.
Can you tell me anything about Suzanne's boyfriend?
I know she dated our chauffeur for a while. There was someone else she'd met recently, but I don't recall his name.
Okay. Let's go ask the husband about the boyfriend.
Know anything about Miss Moreau's boyfriend?
Her boyfriend? I know she went out with someone for a while there. More recently, I saw a man in a 4x4 who would pick her up on her nights off. He never got out of his car, just waited for her. She did seem to spend more time than usual on the phone these past few weeks, but she worked hard. We weren't going to begrudge her what free time she had. Since the abduction, she keeps pretty much to herself.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Yeah, there was definitely something in the file about the 4x4. There it is.
These tire tracks could well be from Suzanne's boyfriend's 4x4.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
One for the good guys.
Any idea what this small key unlocks?
No, I found it one day on the floor. I kept it in case someone lost it.
I imagine these flowers must have been beautiful. Who gave them to you?
The gardener. They're getting pretty wilted, but I hate to throw them away.
I don't think it was the gardener.
Tell me about your boyfriend. Have you been together long?
My boyfriend? Why? He doesn't have anything to do with this.
Please, Suzanne, the sooner you answer my question, the sooner we'll be done.
His name is Noah Garrity. I met him at a Lunar New Year party in Great Barrington. He is a kind and caring person, although, well, I miss him. He had to go away on business. He should be back.
Okay. Still need one thing. Can I open this door? No, I can't. Okay, so there's something with her still. I need to open that book. I think I wasn't opening it correctly.
That doesn't work.
Oh.
Okay, Suzanne. Let's see what you haven't told me.
Aha! Alright, February 9th, 2019. Day at the park with Noah. I tell he is opening up more and more with me. I chatted on and on about my job. Told him how much I like the Armstrong, especially Daisy. I feel like she's especially invested in our relationship. That kind of man is so rare these days. Valentine's Day, we went to the Blue Lagoon, our favorite restaurant, for lunch. It was wonderful at first, but then something happened. He received a text message. I don't know what it was, but he said we had to leave. He wouldn't say anything else. Instead, we went away somewhere in the mountains. Finally, we arrived at a cabin in the middle of nowhere. He told me to stay in the car. Not very romantic for Valentine's Day. Gave me flowers. He's usually very attentive. Despite everything I felt, he was more distant today. I hope he is well. I would like to be more present for him, but I don't want to interfere in his private life. It's been a while since I wrote in this diary. I didn't have the strength, and this is the last time I will write in it. My dear Daisy was kidnapped. I haven't heard from from Noah since that day. It's the night that Daisy was taken. We talked and talked. I left Daisy too long and now she's gone. I thought he loved me, but he never called again or anything. He hasn't replied to my messages since the night Daisy. I'm lost. It's my fault. Daisy is gone. I didn't watch over her.
I can see why Suzanne didn't tell me everything about this, Noah. It's clear when he disappeared that she realized something was very wrong.
Alright, let's go talk to her. Confront. Time to confront. Madame, you know your boyfriend kidnapped your protege?
Tread marks of a four-wheel drive vehicle were found outside the garden on the night of the kidnapping. Noah drives one, doesn't he? Where is he, Suzanne? If you know anything more about him, you have to tell me.
I know what you're thinking, but it's impossible. He was very nice to me. He never did anything to make me suspicious. We went out to eat, to the movies. Just like a normal couple, he's not the only man in the Berkshires who drives that kind of car.
Okay, well... yeah, no, that's not true.
You really didn't notice anything strange about Noah until he vanished?
He could get moody at times, as if he had a lot on his mind.
Like Valentine's Day?
You say that Noah took you to a cabin in the mountains on Valentine's Day.
You read my diary?
I'm sorry, but we have to find Daisy. We both want that. So yes, I looked in your diary.
You're right. He took me to a cabin in the woods. I waited for him in the car. He came out after a few minutes. He was very sweet and apologetic, but he never explained. We went back to the restaurant for dessert.
Did you ever go back to the cabin with him?
No. Never.
So what made Noah drive all the way to a cabin in the middle of nowhere? He left her in the car. Why was he there? This is important. I know it is. I can use Suzanne's directions to the cabin and compare them to the map of the area I have in my car.
Alright, let's see if we can find the location. Crossed two bridges and some thick woods, and then they passed a cornfield on the left and entered a heavily wooded area. I bet Daisy's at that cabin, though. I need to, I guess, go and look at my stuff. Need to look at my files again. No, I need to look at my map. That's what I need to look at.
Thanks to the information Suzanne gave me, I should be able to find the cabin on this map.
Right. Left town.
doesn't really match.
Across 2 bridges. 1 bridge. 2 bridge. Thick woods. Could it be...
I got it. The cabin has to be
there?
Here. I have to find that cabin. I hope I'm not too late.
Yeah, except she said she was on the trail of a murderer. Wait, is that Hildegard? Okay, Hildegard is being more and more suspicious now. Hey.
Okay, here is this famous cabin.
Oh, dark cabin in the woods. That's great. Mustache?
Noah brought Suzanne to this dump on Valentine's Day? What a romantic. That window is too high to see through. That barrel is sturdy enough. I could climb on it.
I don't want to yet. I want to look around for mustaches. Because I need to find all golden mustaches. Oh, what? I can't take that with me? Lame. Alright, well.
Hello? Is anyone there? Nobody. I can't just waltz in without a warrant.
Well, I know how I'm gonna get in now. Gonna go in through the side. Gonna go in via this barrel. There we go. I see the toy! Please let her be okay.
It's Daisy's plush toy. If Fluffy is here, the kidnapper has been here. I have to get inside this cabin. Ugh, an old hunting trophy starting to mold. Empty wine bottles. Somebody has been here lately.
Can I go and break down the door?
The door is solid and the lock is new. I have to find a way to open this door.
I've gotta go get the axe.
A maul for splitting wood. Perfect for attacking doors. Look at that. A broken door to invest. Some people seem to have played here before. Some boxes. I wonder what they were used for. A lot of tools. I guess somebody noticed the cabin was about to fall down. The stove is cold. Nobody's been here recently. The floor is scratched and worn in this area. The sofa must have been moved a lot.
get to that in a second, but I'm gonna go check this room first.
That's a woman's hairbrush. Did Suzanne actually come in here after all?
$3892. Interesting. Okay. Blue Lagoon,
This
Rock
bottle
House.
comes from the Blue Lagoon. It's fluffy, no doubt about it.
Mustache!
Shiny facial hair. The
Shiny
good news is that
facial.
it's gold.
Shiny facial hair. 3892.
Damn, it's booby-trapped. If I move, it could go off, and that countdown tells me it wants to go off anyway.
Okay. I need a 3-digit. But I don't remember anything that was 3 digits. So I'm gonna go for a hint. Or 2. It's wheel number 5. Doesn't match any of the wheels. It's wheel number 5. So 1, 2. It's wheel number 5. Okay, I'm dumb. That's number 3 facing up. Symbols must coincide with each other. So maybe all 3s? Three, 2, 1. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh boy. Oops, I blew up.
Since I'm telling this story to you, Mr. Poirot, you should be able to deduce I didn't blow myself up. Let's see if I can remember how I defused the bomb.
Not that one. Okay, so that is still hot, apparently.
Since I'm telling this story, let's see if
Okay. That one was fine. Wait, let's go back to this. So those are all open. So we need to get these unplugged. I'm so close. Need to figure out which. So this one goes for each one. So all of them for that. So. All of them trigger that one. Need to find one that does those two. So this one is these two and this one. I'm gonna get a hint. Big battery. First switch does not need to be used. Wait, it just... Okay. I guess it does just give me the answer. No, not that one. Yep.
Since I'm let's see if I...
Okay, so... First one. Third one. Not first. First, third, and something else.
Since I'm... Let's see if I...
Process of elimination, since I cannot die. Middle. Okay.
Since I'm telling, let's see if... That should do it.
Wow, I wonder if that's how close it was. This would have ended my investigation right here. These rods are heading towards the canisters. It must be the trigger for the explosion. I smell a strong, sweet smell. Damn. I think these are filled to the brim with diethyl ether. Incredibly flammable. It looks like the kidnappers wanted to utterly destroy this place and whoever opened this hatch. A wooden crate? I have to open it. Oh no. Daisy. No.
No!
I called in my discovery of the body. Then there was nothing I could do except protect the site for forensics. The forensics team arrived an hour later, cordoned off the cabin with crime scene tape, and went to work, looking for physical evidence, fingerprints, testing for fluids, DNA, any clues science can uncover.
I actually hate that. As a mother, I hate that.
They removed Daisy's body. The autopsy would take place in the morning. But I had one more stop to make.
Oh, don't make me have to go tell them. Ugh. Game. I'm not happy with you. This is why I am not an actual police officer. I would hate having to tell people that their child is dead. Probably gonna go and hug my kids as tight as I can.
That night, I swore to find the monster who killed that child. Ratchet on train saw me? How? Daisy.
She was awake?
And then she collapsed again.
I take the responsibility. She was weaker than I realized.
Oh.
Lie still while I examine you. Pupils dilated?
I'm all right.
You are far from all right. You have been heavily sedated. Your pulse is very weak.
I have to finish my story. Ratchet can't escape again. Can't escape.
Have no fear of that, mademoiselle. Ratchet will not escape.
We must hear her story.
This woman needs rest. I will let you know when she is recovered enough to continue. But I warn you, it will be some time.
I understand, Doctor. Thank you.
I have completed my preliminary examination of the deceased. I think that it will interest you.
Indeed it will, and I have other witnesses to interrogate. You are right. Let's not put this poor woman in danger. There will be plenty of time for her to finish her story when she has recovered. By all means, tell me the results of your examination.
Alright, she's American. She is 32 and she is a she is a police detective.
Et voilà. Can you estimate the time of death?
Rigor mortis was advanced, but not complete. I estimate the death occurred between midnight and 2 in the morning.
That tallies with the witness statements I've collected so far. What is the cause of death?
Multiple stab wounds to the upper torso. It's odd there are no signs of a struggle. That might indicate one of the first wounds was enough to kill him.
It seems that Monsieur Ratchet had taken sleeping pills during the night.
Ah, that would explain the lack of defensive wounds.
Mr. McQueen and Mr. Masterman told me that Monsieur Ratchet didn't smoke. Can you confirm this?
I can't say without a more extensive post-mortem.
Stab wounds?
What can you tell me about the stab wounds?
I counted 12 in all. 1 or 2 are so slight as to be practically scratches. On the other hand, at least 3 would be capable of causing death. The angle of the wounds is instructive. Most appear to have been struck by a right-handed person. But you see, this one, under the right armpit, it's not a deadly blow given the depth, but a right-hander couldn't have done it. It was most certainly struck with the left hand.
So, our murderer is left-handed. No, it is more difficult than that, is it not?
As you say, Mr. Poirot, some of these other blows are just as obviously right-handed.
Oh, so there were multiple people who stabbed him.
Do we have a first and second murderer, as the great Shakespeare would put it? The first murderer stabs his victim and exits left, turning off the light. Then a second murderer comes in the dark, does not see his or her work has been done, and stabs a dead body.
Magnificent.
You think so? I'm glad. It sounds to me a little like nonsense. Thank you, Doctor. Excellent work under difficult circumstances. Please let me know when I may speak again with Mademoiselle Locke.
Of course.
Okay. Best way to find out who is a vape smoker. Ask them if they smoke, maybe, or offer them a cigarette. Ask them if they smoke.
That's certainly a good place to start.
Call a conversation of vapes or cigarettes. Remember people I have seen smoking.
Yes, I have personally seen some passengers smoking. I just have to remember who they were.
Search the suitcases?
No, I have no official authority. Anyone could refuse to let me search there.
Ask someone who smokes a lot if they know if they've smoked.
I suppose it's likely they will give me the list of who smokes what. That was easy.
Alright. Well, we're gonna call it there for today, because we are at the end of our stream. But I am going to check what is going on here. Let's lock Miss Ratchet. Police officer.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
There we go.
Et voilà.
Alright. And then that means the last thing would be... Oh. Miss Hubbard does not smoke.
Yes.
Does smoke.
Brilliant.
admit I'm not right this time.
Are you a
Yeah, he
smoker?
does. He does smoke, but he doesn't smoke electronic.
This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit.
Right, so he is a smoker. Forgot about that.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
So there's 3 smokers that we can get the information. Okay. All right. Well, that is it for today. So, until next time, we will pick up more of this on next Tuesday. For the next couple of weeks, we're only going to be streaming on Tuesday and Thursday because my weekends have been absolutely taken up with social engagements. So the stream on Tuesdays will continue being Agatha Christie and Murder on the Orient Express. On Thursdays, we will continue Star Trek Resurgence. Saturdays until probably August will be canceled, but I will continue to have candle streams on Sundays when I remember to actually set it up. So until next time, my friends, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay hydrated. I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye, my lovelies.